Hello guys, welcome back to a very unconventional video. Well, basically the reason why I'm doing this is because I've gotten a lot of questions about my wedding makeup. And really fast, let me cut in and say I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow to do my eyebrows. Back to the introduction now. This is going a little too fast. But anyway, I got a lot of requests to do my wedding makeup, and at first I was like, I don't know. But then literally after I had my wedding and saw how amazing this makeup lasted, I was like, okay, I've got to make a video, and it has to be on my main channel, like not even my second channel. So here we are today, and I'm so excited to share this with y'all. I'm basically priming my eyes right now to make sure that I have a good base down, and I'm just blending it in. So, interesting story with this palette. I was originally supposed to use the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette, but I left it out too long by the sink. Let's just say it got disgustingly molded over, so I had to find a good dupe and a good dupe fast, and this little Wet n Wild palette really shined through. So I'm just putting this mauve color in the crease because the main purpose of this eye look is to be really pretty and glam and sparkly, and that mainly comes in with the lid colors. So I'm just throwing this mauve crease shade down and getting it all good in my crease because this color pretty much matches my whole entire theme of my wedding pretty well. And I'm not a subtle person. If you see a lot of my videos, then you know I like to go full glam all the time. So I know I didn't want to do the conventional, just kind of simple eye look for my wedding makeup. I wanted to do something glam. So now I'm setting down my lid with a little bit of color from the James Charles palette. This is just a white shade that will go underneath the main sparkle, and that's basically just so that no matter what, my actual lid is not showing through. It gives it something to be there underneath the main sparkle. So just in case something shines through, we have this nice white shade. And if anything can be left out in this whole entire makeup routine, it could be that, but I still really like to have that down. But next I'm going in with the Stila liquid shadow in the shade Enchantress. It is so beautiful, and it's interesting because in the description it describes it as peach, but when mixed with these colors that I have on my lid, it looks like a really soft baby pink, which also really matches my wedding colors well. So I'm just putting that down all over the eye. I'm going in softly. Normally I would just take the wand and go right in, but I'm trying to do it careful, pretty much trying to cut out that crease and get that pretty pale pink looking sparkle all down on my lid because I love sparkle. I never do an all matte look. And also, I'm obviously not a beauty guru, so I do not have all of the lights that are required of a beauty guru. So of course it is not going to show as good as it actually is in real life. But don't worry, I'll actually show a few pictures from my wedding that really does show how my makeup looks. And now I'm going to go on top of my lid shade with another Stila liquid eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Diamond Dust. It is a gorgeous silver sparkle. I am literally just wanting to go over the top of this color and even put it in my crease a little bit because it just adds extra sparkle and like a little bit here and there. Not thick, but beautiful silver sparkles just here and there, and I think it's beautiful. And now I am going in with my Physicians Formula eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. It's really nice, and I know for a lot of people in their weddings, they don't even use eyeliner. But once again, it's just not normal for me not to use eyeliner. I'm an eyeliner gal. It's rare if I ever don't use it. So I figured for my wedding, I was going to use eyeliner. Kind of break the conventional rules, I guess, because I feel like most people don't use eyeliner for their wedding, but I decided to go with a little wing, nothing too drastic. It was probably a little bit smaller on my actual wedding, but you know how it goes sometime with eyeliner, so these were a little bit bigger than the natural look of the eyeliner that I went with in my actual wedding. So now I'm priming my face with the best primer in the whole entire world. Normally I think primers are bullcrap, but when I got this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer, it changed the game. This stuff is sticky as I'll get out. Like mega sticky. You have to let it wait and dry for a minute after putting it on, but when I say this holds your makeup, it holds your makeup. It's amazing. And now I am going with my YSL All Hours foundation. This is the best foundation ever. Like, I normally go to drugstore foundations because I find them to be equivalent to high-end, but this YSL one changes the game. It's a beautiful, beautiful foundation. It looks like your skin, but better, and it has really good coverage because I'm a good coverage kind of gal. And it smells good, and it lasts forever. I mean, hence the name, all hours. I really, really like it, and I'm actually becoming more of a brush girl instead of a beauty blender kind of girl because I find that it's a lot less messier with a brush. And this is one by Morphe. It's a foundation brush. It's really dense, and it works really, really well. So I'm just putting the foundation all over my face. Like I say, I love it. It's definitely a good investment. Now I'm going with my L'Oreal concealer. This is an amazing concealer. Better to me than oh gosh, I just said Shart. Better than the Tarte Shape Tape, literally. It has amazing coverage, it blends wonderfully, it does not crease, and I definitely recommend picking this up at the drugstore instead of Tarte Shape Tape or any other high-end concealer because this one is wonderful, y'all, and it's definitely a fraction of the price. So I'm putting it on with obviously a little bit of a lighter shade than what I would normally do because I want to highlight my certain points of my face. And now I'm just blending everything in because it never hurts to be too blended. So now this is a Jeffree Star powder in the shade Rose. This is a wonderful powder. I do find that it does not cover your pores like it is said to supposed to be Can I talk? It doesn't cover your pores like it is said to do, like it's supposed to do. But I will tell you, this is cry proof. My whole entire wedding day, which was full of emotions, happy tears, and a lot of heat because it's a hot August day, y'all, and I had my wedding outside. Reception was indoors, though, by the way. Anyway, it lasts amazing. So if you're going to be crying for whatever reason or in the heat, this powder works wonderful. But anyway, my bronzer, I'm using a mix of the Fenty Beauty In the Sun and the Hoola bronzer on my face. They're both really, really, really good. The Hoola is definitely my favorite, though. And then for my blush, I wanted a pretty subtle pink blush, and so I chose the Kylie one, and I think it's in the shade Girl Power. It's a beautiful pink flush, and luckily this is one that doesn't have a lot of pigment, so you can build it up to be exactly how you like it. So it definitely works out really well. So this is the best highlighter of all time, y'all. If I tell you to go get any highlighter, it will be this one. This is the Fenty Beauty Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal Highlight. Genuinely, I mean it. It's got the most beautiful, beautiful, intense glow to it. It's got two different shades in there, so one's a little bit more subtle, one's a little bit more bam. I use both. It does not have a streak on your face, like it shows nothing like that. It blends in perfectly, and it has the most intense glow, more than any I've seen, and it's also a beautiful shade. I feel like it can go for pretty much any skin tone, I feel like. It's absolutely amazing though, so if I recommend you anything, it would be that. And now I'm going in with the MAC little palette here, and I'm doing the white and the pink shade in it for my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight. This is another beautiful highlight. Basically, I feel like it is a really gorgeous, intense one, and I think it looks amazing, amazing in the inner corner and on the brow bone. And now I'm just going back in with this little Rosé All Day Wet n Wild palette to do my under eyes. Just want a little bit of color under there, nothing too intense. And now to finish my face, setting it off with the Smashbox Primer Water, which is amazing. It's wonderful, and it helps to just have an extra thing to lock down that makeup. And now for my perfect lip color, I am in the Kylie Velvet Liquid Lip in the shade Boy Bye. This is beautiful, and it really matches my bridesmaid dresses pretty perfectly because if you can't tell already, the theme of my wedding colors were basically mauve and pale pink and just like dusty rose colors, and this was an absolutely perfect shade. And having the velvet lips is so much more comfortable than matte because I hate matte lipsticks. But that is it for my makeup that I did for my wedding. I have a little bit of a long outro here just so I can talk to you guys for a second. I obviously do not have mascara on, and that is because for my wedding I had eyelash extensions. I never go a day without falsies. I love big eyelashes, and they're almost off now. There's literally just a few sprigs left, but I am about to go get them filled in, so I didn't want to put mascara over it or falsies to kind of like ruin the lashes that were still there. So that's why there's nothing on my eyes, but just know that I'm a big lash kind of gal and I had lash extensions. But this is the final makeup look. I hope you enjoy it. It is definitely a little bit different from the conventional smoky eye of a wedding, but I love it and this is more of me. And I really hope you enjoy it and that you'll try out these products, because I mean it when I say it. These last all day, through the heat, through the tears, through the dancing and laughing and everything that a wedding is made of. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, y'all. I love y'all. Bye bye.